Hi guys, and welcome to step 2 of the tutorial. Now, I'm going to open the web page we just created, so computer studies, open, here it is, and I'm going to change my background, so page properties, background colour to black, apply, and I'm just going to move this to the centre, so I just clicked on the side. Now the thing I want to do is I want to have the background image at the back of the table. Reason being is that way if I could delete a cell to add text, it still has the illusion that the image is still there. So I'm just going to go on to code, and it's already highlighted because I clicked on the table, and I'm going to type around background equals, and then it had browse, and I'm just going to put the image that I got you to save in step 1 and design. So this way now, if I delete, I can still type, and I can move it up, middle, top, etc. So I can do all of that. Now, as for an image, I'm aware that this is now 354 by 422. So here's one I've done earlier, but I'm just going to show you what I did. File, new. And I wrote in the exact one, so 354. So 354 by 422. Now I suggest you make your banner this size. Anything you want to go in, you have to check the size before you do it, and then click OK. And I had a very nice picture of me and Miss Rutherford, so that is going to go in there. And there we are. And I'm just going to go File, Save As, save the image folders as a JPEG, and call it Image 1, which I've already done, so I'm not going to do it again. Then on here, I can go Source, and I can actually click on the open one, as I've saved to Image 1, and it will change. And you can see it perfectly fits in with that slice. That's what we want. Now on the side bit here, I'm going to click on it, and I'm actually going to make Modify, Insert, make editable regions. Basically means you can change this whole table, and it converts it into a template. Okay, we've done it like this because otherwise we've got to do rows and it gets very confusing. But this does work quite well. Now before you make your pages from this template we've made, you're going to need to set it up as a site. So I'm going to go Site, New Site. I'm going to call this Computer Studies. Again, it's going to be in the senior one. You should be in your own area. I did this before to test, so I'm just going to call it 1. Okay, and it's not worked, so let me just go in here. There you go, put this one. So it would have linked to the folder to where everything is. If you need help with that, do let me know. It is a case of just clicking on the folder where your website you're keeping them and clicking OK. So now I've got all of these I want to deal with. Now I actually want to create graphics using these, but you'll notice the little anchor thing coming up soon. The anchor thing basically means that it's going to be a little bit more tricky. You want to create all of these, get these all linked up, get everything done before you create your other pages, otherwise you've got to do it for each page. If you've created a template which is in rows, then you can do editable regions in rows and it won't make a difference. But for this, I think actually this is a lot easier, just doing it on one page and getting it all linked up. So for home, I'm actually going to edit in Photoshop. And I'm going to go File, Save As, and I'm just going to save it as 5, change colour. Okay. And then on here, I'm actually just going to right click, select similar, so the white one, and I'm going to paint it over with the kind of pink. The threshold. I'm still doing it. So pink. It's a bit grey to me. There we go. Sorry, wrong layer. You shouldn't have that problem, so I'm just going to go on to history. This is before I changed it. Now remember that when you go back, it also changes the settings that you've just changed. So I'm just going to make that colour. And here we go. Select, deselect. And I've done that. It's a little bit crude. You could probably do something better. To make it better actually, rather than do that, I would probably be better just to put an overlay on. So I'm just going to go like that. Edit, undo. I'm a bit annoyed now with the index colour, like that. And then you can do on layers. Overlay, we've got. I think that's quite subtle, that's very nice. And then file, save. Change colour, and I'm just going to make this a JPEG. Save. Now I'm going to show you how to do one of these because I assume you'll be able to do the rest. So now in here, I'm actually going to delete this. Insert image object, roll over image, home, and I'm going to go on images. Now I knew it was number 5. Okay, so that's it before, and then below, change colour. There it is. So if I go and preview in iExplore, and I'm going to save it, yeah. So save it again. I'm just going to put template, because that's what this will eventually be. Simple rollover button. Now I know what you're saying. How do we get rid of that line? I will show you. That is what it will look like. Nice, right? I've clicked on it now, but there we go. Rollover button. Okay, if you're a perfectionist like me, this drives me crazy. So, to get it working, if you go on the design and you click on it, you need to the image. Now, I'm going to add border equals 0. Okay, now when I run it again, no more border. So that's what you need to do. Dreamweaver automatically puts a border in, and it is annoying, but we can get rid of that. So there we go, and that is you building up your template. So to link them with no idea of what they're called, just to kind of save time, what I would do is go on to that, even though we're not linking it to that. Click OK. Okay, there we go. Now, the last thing is just the name of the web page. So I'm just going to call this home.html. This one, gallery.html. This one, about.html. And this one, contact.html. Hypertext markup language. Okay. So once that's done, all of these are linked and I'm happy, then I will be moving on and showing you how to make a template. But one more thing I've got to do. Okay, just to show you, and you may not have noticed, but I do stop and pause now and again, just so I know where I'm going next. You're going to click on the Twitter page. Now I have Twitter. Don't get excited, it is the school one. And I just paste it into the link. Easy as that. And you know how to do the board thing. So once all of that's done, we've linked it all up, everything's done, so you would need to have done the rollover buttons back for all of these, and you needed to externally have an external link to external website, blah blah blah. Then we're ready to make this our template. So we go File, Save as Template, Computer Studies, T, Save, Update Links, yep. And then File, New, Page from Template, and it's there, click Create. And then File, Save As. And then one of the names of what we've done, so Home. Save. You notice all of these already linked up because they were following the link up. So now we can just create all of ours. Page from template, create, file, save as, gallery. I think you get the idea. Now all of these are going to be made and you will have all your pages, and then all you've got to do is fill them in. So we need to get a video made. We're going to need to make sure that you've got sound, so you have to record sound, all of that jazz. Okay, so thank you for listening to my tutorial. Sure, the next one will be just as interesting. Bye.